Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Wednesday, March 18th, 2026. So on what is either Eid Eve or the day before Eid Eve,
Yes.
which is fun to say, did you do the crossword?
I did do the crossword.
And did it bring you much joy?
Well, I don't know. I would say joy.
Oh.
Certainly respect. I certainly respected this puzzle.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you respect it for?
Well, I thought it had some rather challenging answers for a Wednesday puzzle, words you just don't usually see on a Wednesday. Even some you don't even see on a Friday or Saturday.
So you would say it was crunchier than usual.
Oh, definitely,
is that right?
Definitely. I guess you could say that. If crunchy means
more difficult.
More difficult.
Yeah, more chewy.
Yeah. It took me longer than it usually does to do a Wednesday. But I loved it. I thought it was really the clues were just really interesting.
Yes,
I found.
Yep, I agree.
And the theme was kind of silly, but it worked out.
You want to talk about that silly theme?
Okay. Well, the theme related to the game Bingo.
Bingo.
And the answers to the clues that had an asterisk in front of them all had actual bingo calls in them if you pronounce them the right way.
Possibly the incorrect way. Anyway.
So the theme, there were 5 theme clues, and they were Ruby Tuesday, Benignly, That'd Be Wonderful, Unbeaten, and Baby Formula. And all of them have bingo clues. So Ruby Tuesday, B2. Yes. Benignly, B9.
That one I believe in. Okay.
That'd be wonderful. B1. Be wonderful. Unbeaten.
Right.
And baby formula. B4.
Yes.
B4. So you really had to look. You really had to look hard and long for those bingo clues, but they were in there.
Yes.
And so I thought that was rather clever. And then the last clue was 66 across. You got it, or a possible cry after hearing the calls hidden in the answers to the starred clues. And of course, they were all B numbers, which are the lower numbers, like I guess maybe 1 to 15 or so. But anyway, yeah. So that was the old bingo theme.
The old bingo theme.
I don't think we've ever had a bingo theme before.
Not that I recall. I was trying to remember the last time I played bingo. I believe William Pitt the Younger was Prime Minister of Britain. That's how long ago it was.
Oh, my.
Do you remember the last time you played bingo?
I do. It was just a couple years ago.
I thought you were going to say a couple of days ago.
No. But anyway, yep, that's the old bingo game.
Well, in addition to the theme, I thought there were a lot of terrific clues in here.
Oh, yes, I would agree.
I'll start with the ones, I'll work my way up to the really exciting ones, but even one across, a young grasshopper, nymph. Did you know that?
No.
I think we've seen that before, nymph clued like that, but I did not remember it. Actually, it's appeared only a total of 22 times.
Wow.
In 2025, it was indeed clued as juvenile locust. And in 2012, it was clued as young termite, e.g.
Ooh.
But I don't think I was doing the crossword then. Or if I was, I wouldn't have gotten that. Let's see. We had 5 down was meal cooked in simmering broth. I had it starting with hot and then P, and I thought it was going to be hot pho.
Oh.
The soup.
Yes.
Which I figured might be a simmering broth.
Yes.
But in fact, it was hot pot.
Hot pot. Yes.
Did you get hot pot right away?
I did.
Oh, okay.
But I had done most of the acrosses, so I had most of the letters.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I loved in the middle of that, we had 20 across, make like a hot dog. pant.
Yes.
That was very good.
Make like a hot dog.
Yes. Yep. Quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then 15 across. Game to play when the spirit moves you? Ouija.
Ouija.
Or Ouija.
I never thought of Ouija as a game, but I guess maybe. I mean, there's no real ending to Ouija boards. You just use them until you're tired of asking questions.
Well, the last time I played that was before the last time I'd played bingo. So I definitely do not recall that. But
Yeah.
I vaguely remember you put your hands on some sort of a disc or something
Yes.
and push it around the board.
Well,
It seems pretty
supposedly
futile.
you're not pushing it. Supposedly some spirit is moving it, but I always had a feeling that the other person was pushing it when I played Ouija.
Yeah, I think Occam's razor needs to be deployed here. If you think a spirit's moving it or your friend is kicking the board, it's probably your friend.
Right. Boy, 26 across stumped me, and that was one of the themed clues, without malice, benignly. I'm like, wow, I couldn't think of any word that meant without malice.
Without malice?
But benignly does.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll tell you one that was a great challenge to me, 16 down. 16 down was indulgently lazy, and the answer was languorous.
languorous,
I'm
yes.
like, I have no idea how to spell this. And even looking at the correct answer, Languorous,
Right.
it looks totally wrong.
Yes, I know.
The only word that looks like a typo.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, we have this very impressive languorous at 16 down, and then we had 12 down, play a bit of horn, say, tootle.
Yeah.
Tootle, I love that.
The two extremes, from the very dignified to the tootle. Next to tootle, we had 11 down, casting groups, covens.
Yes.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
And 11 across, org that offers one L of a ride, CTA.
Yes.
Chicago Transit Authority,
That
and
is
those are the
correct.
elevated trains.
That's
Ha ha.
Well, it's all of the buses and elevated trains, all the subway, everything that moves through Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was just the elevated things.
Oh no, those
Oh.
are just called the L trains, but the Chicago Transit Authority that's like, controls all the public
Sure.
transportation.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, and it's also the real name of the group Chicago, right? I think that's they started out kind of as CTA, but
Really?
I think now, and then they just call themselves Chicago.
After the lawsuit, no doubt. We had 27 down. That was, quote, human beings, for one reason or another, may hide their feelings, but a blank does not. Ernest Hemingway. And the answer was cat.
Cat, yes.
That was quite cute. Very long quote.
That is a long quote. Yeah.
Ernest didn't believe in parsimony when it came to writing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another one that kind of stumped me for a while was 26 down. Take one's leave. That was bow out.
Yes.
Bow out.
We had 28 across. Numbers on Botella di Vino, and that was Annos.
That's right.
And I decided after the fact that Botellas di Vino is Italian, possibly, for bottles of wine.
That's right.
And Annos is years.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Was that, in fact, Italian?
I think so.
Or maybe Spanish?
It looks kind of Spanish, but I don't really know bottles of wine in Spanish.
In one of those languages.
Años is year in Spanish. I do know that.
Ah, okay.
So,
All right, well, I'm going to go for Spanish or Italian. I've narrowed it down to a continent. We had, 28 down was a Renaissance Fair tipple ale.
that's right.
I like the word tipple.
Tipple. Mm-hmm.
41 across. That was, you may take a spin in this tutu.
Tutu. Right. Yeah, that was
There's
funny.
lots of fun clues there.
There were.
We had like 51 across. I had no idea where to go with this. It covers a fair amount of ground without moving.
Mm-hmm.
Area rug.
Area rug. Right.
That was great.
Yeah, there were just a lot of fun ones. I found it quite impressive.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I liked all the French. 43 down. Deux et deux is quatre, 4. And then we had 57 down month after avril, and that's mai for
That
May.
is right. Yes.
So it's like, finally, they brought my language back. Well, as listeners can tell, that is not really my language, but I'm closer to being bilingual in French than Spanish, which is not saying a lot. 50. Sorry. Go ahead.
I like 63 across. Got in a row, ored.
Yes. That was great. And 59 down, that's the kicker leg.
Yeah.
Well, I had one mistake in this crossword that took me forever to find.
Oh, no.
Because 42 across was Kentucky blank, annual horse race since 1875. And I had an O, starting with OA, and I thought, Oats, the Kentucky Oats, which I thought would be a good name for a horse race because they'd probably get oats at the end of it.
They might, yeah.
But that meant that 38 down, luau instruments informally was Utes.
No, they are not.
They're not. I learned that much later after I'd finished the rest of the crossword, that in fact the Kentucky race was the Kentucky Oaks.
That is correct.
And then the luau instruments informally were the ukes.
That's right.
But great crossword.
Yep.
It was by Adam Vincent, his 7th since 2020. Maybe not a huge number, but it's quality.
Very, very much so.
Yeah. And
very impressive.
Yep. He's done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But yeah, just fun clues everywhere. Oh, one other one. We have to mention this. 62 across, save on wedding invitations in a way. Elope.
Yeah.
Just delightful.
I had E and I thought, Evite, or email your invitations. But
Yes.
No, it was elope.
Yeah. So well done, Adam. I think this deserves 5 squares on the Jam CR
Oh,
scale.
yes, definitely.
All right. We are unanimous in this. That is it for today, then. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Remember, we love feedback, crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com, and we love it when you leave us a 5-star rating wherever you're listening to this podcast.
Yep.
We will be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of Thursday's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.